Guys, deluded Guna, Arsenal 2, Manchester United 0. Jose finally loses to Wenger. Let's get into it. Going into the game, both sides needed 3 points. I mean, we have slim hopes of top four. If we're going to keep them alive, they're dead to me, but if we're going to keep them alive, we needed to win today. United could close the gap on people ahead of them. Both sides need to win. When you consider Liverpool dropped points, team news, United, Jose pre-game said he was going to make changes, and he did. Most notably, their right back, who's actually centre-half, Axel, I think he played pretty well, but he came in. In regards to Arsenal, Welbs came in, Ramsey still played. Yeah, it pretty much looked the same old side. Holding came in for Gabriel, Mustafi not fitting off, obviously. So yeah, first 10 minutes, in my opinion, both sides actually came out fighting, retained shape greatly. Clearly, they worked all week on retaining shape. Both sets of players look reluctant to give anything away in regards to shape and be caught out. I feel both sides centre backs had problems when balls went into the channel. You saw earlier Martial was getting a lot of space in behind, was taking advantage of that, and he had an opportunity and he forced Czech to make a good save, and he was also dangerous on a number of counter attacks. So yeah, I'd also say we were guilty at times of falling back into old habits. We didn't know if it was a back three or five. At times when we haven't, in both sides had periods in the first half of sustained possession. When it was our turn, everybody was flying forward and we were getting caught out. Most notably when Koscielny had to make a smart foul. Very lucky, he shouldn't have got. He didn't get a yellow. Oxlade's quite lucky not to have a yellow in the first half as well. It's particularly in the 3rd minute. Fair enough, it's early. I do think a lot of decisions went our way. I can't even lie. Like the ref was given a lot, but like Wenger says, I didn't see it. The majority of our joy came down the flanks. There's no way around it. Oxlade, typically, like recent weeks, wherever he plays, up for it, constantly took on Darmian, gave Darmian a hell of a time at left back. Darmian does not like the Emirates, and I don't expect to see him for a third time coming here. Gibbs in patches got up there. Ramsey making lovely runs in behind. People are overrating how good he played, but he was making lovely runs in behind and making an option. And yeah, we were doing things. Alexis, I do feel in regards to Axel's his debut, he could have had more of a go, and especially when you were talking in pre-game, sorry, about things, you could have had more of a go. He pocketed you, and Axel should have a lot of confidence going into that game. I feel Xhaka had a good game, especially in the first half. His passing was there. He does need to. Someone needs to have a word and just say, "Calm down. What is going on? What is going on?" But yeah, other than slipping back into old habits, I do think we could have been very direct, especially when you consider United. They came for a draw. They made numerous changes. They're looking at Celta Vigo on Thursday or whenever they're playing. We could have been more direct, like how I keep saying when we played Bayern Munich last season. Be more direct because again, they came to set up defensively. You saw their wingers, Mata and Mkhitaryan dropping deep. They came to sit up defensively and passing in front and low key and going backwards. It makes it easier. It's straight out of how to beat Arsenal handbook. So yeah, that was the first half. Both sides really should have scored in the first half. Not Ozil, Oxlade-Chamberlain, the best chance for me, really should have put that in after he sent someone. And yeah, we had a couple of chances. Welb should have scored a few. Didn't have his shooting boots on in the first half. But other than that, yeah, Rooney probably should have scored for United. Martial should have had a few. He was playing with point to prove, obviously, today. But other than that, I don't feel either side deserved to go in with a goal. Neither side did enough. Half time, if I'm a United fan or a Jose, I'll be happier because, like I spoke about, the context and to still be in the game at 0-0. If I'm asked, I'd be livid because this is probably the weakest United side we'll face. We've got nothing to lose. No one expects us to get top four anymore. We could have had more of a go, in my opinion. So yeah, other than that, not really any complaints. Was kind of thinking, because of the joy on the flanks, do we bring Bellerin in? Yes, Oxlade's been great over there, but do we make something happen? I was also considering, does Alexis go through the middle? But other than that, nothing else. Again, in regards to United, I'd be happy because they remain resolute defensively as well. Great counters. I think I've already mentioned that. But yeah, that's it really in regards to the first half. Mata kept losing Gibbs as well, but other than that, nothing else. Second half, I do think we started off the poorer of the teams in the first half purely because United they seem to have more of an impetus. Rooney got onto the ball more, had more of a goal and things like that. So it was a real shock when we got our goal. Xhaka out of nowhere has a dig, puts it in, deflection off Ander. Ander's been decent this season. Don't know why he turned his back, but he did nonetheless. 1-0 to us. Another quick fire one. Martial, who's actually playing pretty well. If I'm very harsh, he could have done better. He lost the ball too easily. Holding wins it back. Oxlade, a lovely cross. A number of lovely crosses in today. Puts it in. Welb's thunderous header, and it's 2-0. And we win that game. But other than that, I can't really have any complaints, people. 2-0 to us. Ramsey had a decent game. Ox, as usual, had a decent game. Koscielny, I always dig him out, but had a very good game today, especially in regards to his talking. Holding had a good game. It's nice to end United's run. Dilly Daguna, I'm signing out. Subscribe, follow. You guys know the drill. Yeah, we beat them.